If you are a photographer, illustrator, or artist who depicts people who are in fat bodies, visibly disabled, or people of color, I would love to have you as a Body Liberation Stock contributor. Body Liberation Stock is the world's best and largest stock photo site, stock image site, that focuses on people who are in large and very large bodies, primarily, in addition to other marginalized populations. And what that means is that there's a group of us, we have over 5,000 images, mostly photos, but with some illustrations as well right now. And I founded Body Liberation Stock in 2017 as a response to the stock photo industry that mostly just depicts people who are models. And so all these photos that are out there of doctors and bankers and professionals and construction workers and all the different industries that we see, and patients and clients and all the stock photos and stock images that we see out there in the world, they are primarily representing only one really narrow body type. And the reason that they all look like models is because they are. And so Body Liberation Stock is a rebellion against that. And so most of the work is mine right now. And we need so much more representation than what can just be provided by one person. I am in a very fat body, but I'm also white, I'm cisgender, and I only have one viewpoint on the world. And so I have worked for 5 years to make, from a technical standpoint, to make Body Liberation Stock open to contributors, so that you can add and manage your own images on the site. And so I'm looking for contributors who are representing underrepresented people in their photography and in their artwork. And this is not a charity. I do pay royalties just like any other stock photo website, on your work as it sells. Every time an image sells and is bought by someone for them to use in their website, their marketing, their social media, you get paid. And the difference is that not only am I looking for artists and photographers who may not be welcome at the larger stock photo sites, because we're representing people who are not all models, but I pay really great royalties, because I want everyone involved to have a living wage for their work. So your average stock photo website pays somewhere between 15 and 35% on royalties. My royalties start at 50%, which is absolutely unheard of in the stock photo industry. So for every sale, you're getting 50% of the proceeds. And the pricing on the website is set so that it is both financially accessible to the people who are buying the photos, and also it's geared to give you a living wage for your work. So if you sell your work exclusively through Body Liberation Stock, you get paid a 60% royalty. Most people are selling it in multiple places, or also selling it, on their own sites and so on, and that's fine. But that gives you a 50% royalty, which again, totally unheard of. But not only do you get the royalties, but you also get to be part of this collective of people who are all doing this work, and it's really cool to be, part of this rebellion against the overrepresented types of stock photos that you see. So if you are interested in becoming a contributor, the types of photos that I'm primarily looking for right now are people with non-mainstream bodies who are underrepresented, people who are participating in or concepts related to. Not every stock photo has to have people in it, although primarily that is what we're looking for. But people and concepts related to health at every size, joyful movement, intuitive eating, people who, children, older folks, people of all genders, all identities, particularly people who are non-binary, transgender, people of color, particularly with darker skin, people of all faiths. I would love to have more representation of people with faiths that have a visible representation. Visible I would love to have more people who are wearing religious garb. People in their daily lives, people in loving relationships, polyfamilies. I would love to have more polyfamilies on the site. Diverse groups and teams at work, in social settings, having fun, um, all kinds of body positive artwork. Again, it doesn't have to have people in it. So your artwork of body positive sayings and illustrations, that would be great. Seasonal and holiday images, conceptual images, all of the things that you are creating to increase inclusivity and increase representation and increase body liberation and fat liberation, and primarily people in very fat bodies. That is really the heart of what I'm doing. And so, for more than anything, I'm looking for photos of very fat folks. So if you're interested in doing this, you can find information at bodyliberationstock.com. Once you're there, yes, I have this open in another monitor, so I can tell you exactly where to go. You're going to mouse over stock photos at the top and then go to become a contributor. That is going to give you all the information that you need to apply to be a contributor. And this is, just so you know, this is a really hands-on process. I know that lots of folks who are artists and photographers are not great with technology. I'm here the whole way. I will happily hold your hand as much as you need it. I have a guide that helps you and walks you through everything you need to be able to do to sell your photos. And I'm here every step of the way. So don't be intimidated by the thought of uploading your own photos and managing them, because I'm here for that and I'm here for you, and I want you to be represented. So come join us.